Okay, Yahoo, this is a video response to Cokeman 250's contest. This is my aquaponics system. Actually, this is the, I guess what you want to call the third generation of it. The first generation is right there, underneath this tarp. It's going to rain tonight, and my stuff is on the outside, because the wife wouldn't let it go on the inside. So again, I'll show you the video of Choose Your Battles. Now, if you go back to aquaponics when it first started, you'll see that my plants have grown very well. Just look, they're even high as the tarp, and growing higher than the tarp. And I put the little light out here, and they're growing like in the jungle. You see that right there? Little strawberries coming out. See that? And if you flip over here to the side, what do you see right there? Little beans and whatnot. Right there. See? Okay. Then I pull out, and then I got that one right there. That is an eggplant. It hasn't started fruiting yet. That is a blueberry. Over there is the Swiss chard. These are peppers, bell, sweet, and hot. And a little strawberry fiefdom kingdom right there. There's a couple of them popping out over there. And then these are bell peppers right here. And these were grown from seeds. There's onions right there. Now all of these plants, most of those were grown from seed. The tomato plant was grown from a little small tomato plant, maybe that big. But if you can see, it's coming all out of the thing and everything. It's great and big. I got freaking squash right there. You can see them. That's these right here. And right there in the corner is cucumber. Boom. And I have them covered right now with this blue tarp, a prepping item that I had socked away that I'm using now, so that they don't get blown around or whatever, because it's California and we have what kind of skies? Kind of gray skies, kind of murky skies, because tonight, later on tonight or tomorrow morning, it's going to rain for 2 days. So I'm kind of getting prepped. This side, I don't have nothing for it. But these are newer and they need to get watered anyway. As you can see, I just watered it a little bit. Down here, I have my fish tank with all the little fish D's in there. And that one right there and this one right here are the exhaust from the grow beds. From these and from that. Okay, so water gets filtered through that thing right up there. That's a cover I have over the little filter so that it doesn't, it has a plug in it. So it doesn't get wet or anything. And if you can hear the water, that's the water coming out of there down into the fish tank, which keeps them aerated, and it keeps the nice clean filtered water in the fish tank. I just changed this bed out because this bed fell. If you can see, I have this right here. It's plastic. Well, all of this water weight and rocks and soil weight got too heavy for it, and the legs buckled. The legs buckled and broke. So what I did is I just took, this was 4 levels, so I just took one of the other levels, put the legs back on it, and then I got smart, came up with my own ingenuity, and filled those legs with concrete. So now that's solid concrete. So that it shouldn't bend anymore. And I kind of diffused the weight with this board right here. So hopefully that'll work. I was just about to put this block of Gov't, which is a type of growing media that you put the plants in. For example, this brown stuff is the Gov't. It used to look like this in the brick form, but you take this and you put it in water, and then when it soaks it in, it's like a sponge. It'll get 5 times as big as that brick, and then you break it up and put it in here. And what it does is, up top it stays dried and 1 inch above the water level. So if the water level's here, the water rises up to here, let's say, 1 inch higher is dry, so that the plant's roots don't get root rot. And below it stays wet, so they do keep all the moisture. So that's good. So this is my growing project. As you can see, I'm in just like a little condo thingy, little townhouse, and all I have is a little courtyard. Okay, but you gotta do the best with what you got. Okay, so I built my aquaponics thing, and it just takes a little L space out of my courtyard. See my little door over there? My door right there. The size of the courtyard. So, what are you gonna do? Well, what you can do is, if you're an urban farmer like me, you can grow your own stuff in here. Now this is a project, because now I'm going to start doing inside aquaponics, and if you want help or you need help, let me know. I will help, because I'm pretty good at it now, getting this stuff to grow. And the other little thing that I have is a bucket system, which put water here as the reservoir. This right here has a float in it, so that the level doesn't get above the float, which is right there in that bucket. And then the plants, those plants, squashes, that's what they are, suck up the water from the bottom as they want it. So look at how nice and large these things are getting. There's some big plants, you know? So anyway, Cokeman 250 with my squashes on the screen. I'm out. It's the Village 70, and I hope everybody's doing their gardening, because you're going to need it with these things that say that you can't even grow your own garden. You're going to have little secret incognito stuff like this. Alright? Anyway, peace out.